Basically, for manufacturing those solar panels, we use 15 components to make up the one solar panel. And the components are the solar cell, the floats, the ribbon, 2 types of ribbon, frames, adhesives, and also the glass, which is very, very key because that's the basic raw material.
The LPV is the first integrated, vertically reintegrated renewable energy service company that has invested in the manufacturing, invested in the implementation, and also invested in talent, building talent pipeline in the country. This is something that the country requires. This is something that is in line with the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President, where we need to enhance the country's gross domestic product by deliberately investing and localizing some of this value chain within the country. The level of efficiency, the level of automation that they have put in place, and the level of quality control put in place in producing this. This is Nigeria to the world. This is ensuring that we have in Nigeria products that can compete globally. And I'm saying this on record that the product being produced by this local company, LPV, here in Lagos, Ikotu, is a product that can compete internationally with any international company.
One of the things we looked at coming in with the Police Trust Fund was how we can light up the police force. This is a major segment in the country where we discuss and we're dealing with security. Now, the police force and the police barracks, training facilities, and police stations are some of this infrastructure. One of the major issues that we have is lighting. Even in deployment of technology solutions, there's a problem without having lights. So I sat down with my brother and we discussed on how we can collaborate on getting this done. And we signed an MOU, which we've actually come into fruition. We're going to be launching one of the first smart police stations, which is off-grid. REA has been able to provide 20 kilowatts of power for a station that will be commissioning in about 2 weeks in Abuja. And this, what made me come on this journey was to actually take a look at the product that is coming out of this factory. And I've been quite impressed quality-wise to see what LPV is doing here. This is world standard. And as Abba said earlier, this is Nigeria to the world. And I'm very proud to actually be here today. And based on the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President, the collaboration between REA is going to extend that we as the Police Trust Fund would also collaborate with LPV in the future for how we can have solutions, power solutions for the training facilities of police officers, the barracks, the police stations, and all across the nation.
We did not build this plan for just Nigeria. We built this plan to service the entire African continent because our quality control standards are extremely high. We did not compromise on anything. We went over and above and said, okay, we know that we are coming into the market to compete with established brands who have come from abroad. So in terms of quality standards, 110%, we can compete with anybody. We have no worry about that. In terms of what are the advantages of buying from LP? We give you a warranty, okay? As MD mentioned, we're going to give you a warranty on your products. Warranty that you can actually call in for. We are here in Nigeria, okay? So we cut off your waiting time for you to wait for goods to come from China or wherever it is that they're coming from. We cut off that 3 to 6 months waiting time. We cut off your waiting time for you to clear the goods and transport them to wherever it is that you want to transport them to. But we also, more importantly, we provide you with quality products, okay, at your doorstep that you can call in at any given point in time if you note any faults in. I think that those are advantages, like he said, that you cannot monetize, so to speak, because really, yes, you go and buy one imported product and it comes and they tell you it's expensive. First of all, you don't even know We don't have a testing facility. When I met with the MD in Beijing, when we went to a conference with Mr. President, one of the things that he's working on bringing here, which he didn't mention, was a testing facility. Because most of the panels are coming to Nigeria, there's no way to test them. So a man tells you he's producing 400 watts. He's sold a 400 watt panel. How do you know it's 400 watts? Do you understand? But you can see, like we did on the tour, that our equipment shows you precisely what is coming out of the line. So you know what you're buying. And you have after-sales support, after-sales service. And it's also Nigeria. We have to start to think Nigerian.